Hey, what's up, ladies? Welcome to another episode of the Revitalized Womanhood podcast, my Friday episode, my To the Core episode, where you get to hear all of the thoughts by me, Gina Trimmer. Nice to meet you. If you're new here, I am Gina Trimmer. I am the host of the Revitalized Womanhood podcast, and I am the creator of the Revitalized Womanhood movement, community, and the private coaching community, the Revitalized Sisterhood. So I've been talking about this a little bit recently, and I think I need to share it right here, loud and proud. I am a revitalized woman. What does that mean? Well, if you're tuning in from YouTube, you can see that my hair is, who knows? I know. I washed it last night, put it in a knot today, and went to the gym. And this is what we ended up with. And that's amazing. And my makeup is, let's be honest, this is what I do every day. And I am still I was about to say fresh, in my fresh gym clothes. They are not fresh. I am in my gym clothes. I went to the gym this morning, did my kids drop off, and then went to the gym and came home, did a couple loads of laundry, had some eggs, made another cup of coffee because I will be recording a podcast with someone later today. I'm so excited. And had a leader call, just sat down and got off my leader call with the leaders in my private coaching community. So while I was in this said call, something really funny happened. My 3-year-old, who I am watching right now play outside in the dog's kennel, my 3-year-old walked in here holding a cube of butter, a stick of butter in his bare hand, unwrapped. And I'm like, what are you doing with that? Okay, hang on, ladies. They're all kind of like, yeah, we expect this from you. This is normal. And I went out in my living room and he showed me that he had colored with the butter on the kitchen chairs, on the dining room table, on the glass sliding door for the backyard. And I'm just like, yep. That's right. That's on point. That is my life. This is my beautiful, chaotic, all over the place life. I am a revitalized woman. So what does that mean? What that means specifically, and I really want to be clear on this, if you've had any question, if you've come and joined us over on my Instagram at Revitalized Womanhood or our private Facebook group, the Revitalized Womanhood Facebook group, or even just come and checked us out over on revitalizedwomanhood.com. What is a revitalized woman? What is that? Well, I have about 35 members in my community that I will tell you are very, very, very different. They come from all different walks of life. They have all different religions. They have all different backgrounds, upbringings, family of origin stories, how they're raising their kids, ages. Oh my gosh, we range from 78 down to 20. That could not be more different. We have women who are married. We have women who are divorced. We have women who are single. We have women who have kids, who do not have kids. We have every walk of life in here. So how is it that we all can get along so well, cheer each other on, support each other, encourage each other, challenge each other? How is it that this is such a strong, loving community when we are all so very different? Because we are revitalized women. What is a revitalized woman? How many times can I say it? How many times can I ask? I'm leading up to it. Here we go. My name is Gina. I am going to be 42 this year. I have kids ranging from the ages of 12, 9, 3, and we're talking about having another one. I've been married to my husband for 17 years. I am divorced. I was divorced once from my high school sweetheart. We just were married for a year and then divorced after that when we were 21, 22. And where am I going with this? My husband and I, we, for Utah standards, got married late. We got married later. I was 25. And then we had children later. So Castle wasn't born. We got married in 2006. Castle wasn't born till 2011. Again, in Utah terms, that is like, I'm an old lady. I'm an old maid by this time, right? I might as well have just dried everything up and not even had a chance to have kids after that. No, but seriously, I was raised LDS, a very, very devoted LDS family, very large, devoted LDS family. I am not active. I have not ever really been active since I can even remember. I didn't feel like I needed to be active even when I was 8 years old. I mean, this is one of those things. I appreciate it for what it is in so many ways, and I don't appreciate it for different things, and that's neither here nor there. I have a plethora of experiences. I am adventure seeking. I always touch the stove. And my husband and I decided in 2017 to break free from what people think of as traditional living and travel the world with our 2 little boys. We left in 2017. Our kids were 5 and 2 at the time. And we traveled full time until December of 2019 when we came home to grow our family with our newest little addition, our little Gap baby. And then COVID hit and we were like, whoa, this is weird. And then we went through all the things with everybody else, COVID. And then once we were able to, we left to travel again with our 3 little boys. And we've been doing that ever since. Since then, I started this community. Why am I saying all this? You guys know all of this. I'm just pointing out all of these things that make up Gina, the revitalized woman, Gina. Now, let me explain why I'm a revitalized woman and not just like any other woman in the world. Because I love everything that I just told you. I love about me. I love and I have created and done so obviously along the way of, I just recorded an episode about being an imposter in your own life. And I do think that we are all human and we all fall victim, or I don't know if victim's the right word, but we all kind of conform to an imposter at some point because we're trying to fit in. We are human. We're trying to, fit a mold of some kind. But to this day, on today, the present, coming forward, I am me. I am proud of what I am. I love what I am. I take ownership of every choice that I have made in my life to this day, whether it was a bad choice, whether it was a good choice, whether it's whatever it was, I take ownership of my decisions and I hold myself accountable to those decisions. So next to me could be, let's say my friend, we're not going to use actual people. Let's say my friend Tiffany. I really don't have a friend named Tiffany, so I'm telling you this. So my friend Tiffany over here, she was born and raised in Catholicism, maybe, right? She's a Catholic. She has 2 kids. She is divorced after being married for 10 years, and now she is a single mom. She has to work to support her family. She's a newly one income, so she has to work full time to support that. She has to ask for help in babysitting or pickups with her kids. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I described who Gina is, imagine I'm a triangle. Gina is a triangle. Tiffany is a square. Michelle is a circle. Mandy is a diamond. Kelly is a rectangle, right? What we are, our circumstances, everything we've created in our lives is culminated to this point of who we are. And we are all completely different. What makes us revitalized women is the fact that we are happy and proud and take ownership of our own lives, of our choices, of our decisions, and we stand by them and we respect, not only love our own life, but I respect Tiffany for her choices. I do not put her down for her choices. I do not judge her for her choices. If I know that she is a woman who's made decisions for herself and her family, the best of her ability, she is doing it out of everything she has in her tool belt to be the best person she can be and the best mom she can be and whatever that is, right? I respect her for that. And I encourage her and I support her. And it is in our differences that I actually find so much inspiration from her, because she is different from me. So now I can see things from a different perspective. That's what being a revitalized woman is. It is not saying you're wrong because you're not doing it my way. That is so bogus. I can't even stomp that out fast enough. It's not looking at someone and judging their circumstance, because guess what? You have not walked a mile in their shoes. So how dare you? Turn that look on yourself and see where you need to be judging your own situation, right? So I didn't mean for this to get so heavy. It's not heavy. I'm a revitalized woman. And I am going to introduce a new, very special to me segment series in my Instagram. Come and enjoy it. Don't, whatever. It's going to be there anyway because it's mine and I want to do it. I love it. And it's something I'm excited to do. It's called the Revitalized Women series. And I'm going to feature every week in my Instagram one of the Revitalized Sisterhood members of my community. And I'm going to highlight them and talk about them and show how they are different from me and how they are beautiful and dear to me and why I love them so much and support them so much. So that's what's happening. I don't know, ladies. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. You know what I mean? I have been struggling with, again, I don't know which episode's going up first. That's in Mandy's hands. That's my producer's decision. But I've been recording a few things about talking about, like I said, being an imposter in your own life. And it's because some things have come to light and kind of I'm doing some work and digging deep into my own feelings about things. And it's bringing up that it was pointed out to me, and it was actually lovely that it was pointed out to me, that I have been kind of two different people on my Instagram and maybe in my episodes as well. Maybe, I don't know. I try to be very genuine and very transparent, but in being genuine, I'm being as genuine as I can be for who I think I am, I guess, right? So if you're not aware of something yet, you can't really be genuine in it. But I have been kind of showing up as an expectation of I should say as some other people's expectations of me, and I don't like that. I don't want to do that. Not that it wasn't a bad thing. I've been very happy, but it's something that has shaken out of me, that I had a conversation with my husband and I said, I don't think that I have actually been showing up as the truest version of myself. And I think that's what I need to show up as. I think that's what women need to see. I think that's what I would like for you, my listeners, to appreciate about me, is that sometimes mom life looks like my kid coming in with a stick of butter in his hand because he's just painted butter all over my living room. And I'm recording a podcast while it's happening. That's okay. That's something that just happens, and that's all right. That's beautiful chaos. Chaos is exciting. It keeps us growing. Oh, I just opened a page to this. Where do beliefs come from? It was some of my coaching that I did last year with my community. And it says, where do beliefs come from? What are the limiting beliefs that you have and how do you release them? And beliefs are just a thought that you continue to think over and over and over and over again until it becomes a truth to you. But that doesn't mean it's actually a truth. So anyway, I just wanted to come out and say look at your life, examine it. What do you love about it? What do you not love about it? And take ownership of the answers that that come up. Take ownership of that. If you love something about it, own it, celebrate it. Yes, be proud of what you love about your life. And if things shake out that you're like, I'm not so happy about this, own it. Take responsibility for the fact that you made decisions to get to that point with whatever it is that's bothering you or making you unhappy. Take ownership of it and accountability for it and change it. Take action. Don't just sit and be bothered that something is hard or that you don't like it. Take action. Now you have just had the thought. What's the emotion behind it? Now turn it into action. Anyway, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I hope this wasn't too much just rambling, but it is a thought that I've had, and I have now said it about 4 times in this week. So it felt like it really needed to come out as a statement. I am a revitalized woman, and that means that I am no longer, I'm no longer here for women putting down other women. I am no longer here for women who say they support women, but then they really don't. I am not here for it. I am here for women who encourage each other, who stand up for each other, who cheer each other on no matter what differences we have, no matter what backgrounds we come from. It's hard enough out there. We don't need to add our own gender to the list of people that we're fighting for our own authentic selves to shine through, right? All right, ladies, I'll wrap it up. I got to go see what my little guy's doing. I can see him out there playing in the dog's kennel still. So I'm going to wrap it up and go see what he's up to. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Revitalized Womanhood. And hey, please, 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 please do me a favor and pass this along to all the women that you know and love, and share this message with them. And let's all strive to be revitalized women. Okay, let's do this. Thanks, ladies.